Whenever you receive a call from a random number and aren't sure whether it's a scam or an actual person, you can have KONTXT answer the call for you to find out if it's legitimate or not. You just need to decline the call, and KONTXT will then ask the caller why they're calling, and after you read the transcript, you can decide whether or not to accept it or decline it. It's very similar to Google's exclusive call screen feature. And that's how we're starting it off for the best Android apps of November 2021. I've got 6 more excellent apps to show off and 3 super fantastic games that'll keep you sitting on the toilet longer. Most of these apps have less than 1,000 downloads, so they weren't easy to find, but your boy's got your back. And all I ask in return is if you can please drop a thumbs up if you download at least 1 app. If you download 2 or more, get subscribed with the notification bell turned on. Last month, you guys did a fantastic job of getting this video to over 7,000 likes. I'm very grateful and honored, and thank you guys so much. Maybe this month, let's try to go for 10,000. I know we can do it being that the Android community is so strong. Anyways, if you guys ever owned a Pixel device, you'd know that Google provides some of the most beautiful live wallpapers out there. The Pixel 4, for example, allowed me to place beautiful abstract shapes anywhere in the background to animate when I scrolled around on the home screen. It was marvelous. Well, a new app called Doodle Live Wallpapers brought back those pixel live backgrounds, or very similar ones, to any device I own. It has all the Pixel 4's Doodle collection, with some even letting me change the colors, and there are even some Material You walls, which are the ones that I like to use. Each one can even turn dark whenever I enable the system dark theme, and I can customize different aspects of the walls, including changing the zoom intensity, shape size, enabling a tilt effect where the shapes follow the movement of my hand, and a lot more. The best part is that this app is completely free to download with no apps or in-app purchases, so what are you waiting for? Go download it now. While we're on the topic of pixels, I love the new color changing icons that adapt with the wallpaper for Android 12. It's clean, uniform, but it only gets applied to a few Google apps. I wanted it to apply to every other icon, so what I ended up doing is using Pix Material You Icons to have almost every app follow the colors of my wallpaper. It works like a charm, and I can use whatever background I'd like. It even supports over 3,000 icons, so almost every icon in my app drawer gets themed. I just need to make sure to reapply the icon pack after each wallpaper change. The best part is that even though each icon follows the same color palette, they still slightly differ from each other by having a different color shade. Way more exciting than what stock Android 12 provides. For that cherry on top, it also comes with a few extra clock widgets that also adapt to the colors on my wall, which are nice to use. But here's the bad news. This color changing effect only works on devices running Android 12. So if you're on Android 8 through 11, you'll be stuck with the default colors, which honestly still don't look that bad. Either way, if you're still interested in trying out this icon pack, I reached out to the developer to give away 100 promo codes on both my Instagram and Twitter, at HowToMen. Yep, 100. So make sure to follow me on both those pages to get a chance at winning one, and don't wait because I'll be dropping them in a few days. We've all been there where we've gone to the movie theater, finished the movie, and waited through the entire credits just to find out that there's no post-credit scene. Extremely annoying. Well, now with Stick Around, I no longer need to wait because it'll let me know if there's anything after the credits or even during. The app grabs this information from TMDB, so it's pretty accurate, but some movies aren't on this website, so the app instead lets the community vote on whether or not there is a post-credit scene if you've watched the movie. Give it a shot, it can come in handy so that you don't waste your time. Picture-in-picture mode is one of my favorite features on Android to multitask while I watch YouTube or Netflix, but it's limited to only certain apps. I can't open a video I recorded or a film I downloaded off the web into picture-in-picture mode, or can I? Anything to PIP lets me pick any video or image in my gallery to launch it into picture-in-picture mode. Simple as that. I can still resize the window and it works perfectly fine, plus it's free to download, so try it out now. Also, a huge round of applause to Vetalam for recommending this app to me on my subreddit page. Thank you so much, man, I really appreciate it. If any of you want to recommend an app, just be sure to post it on the HowToMen subreddit page, and if I choose it, I'll be sure to thank you and shout you out in the next episode. I bet we can all agree that smartphones can be addicting, and sometimes we mindlessly open apps and begin to scroll for long periods when we could be doing something much more productive. There are already plenty of apps out there that try to stop this addiction, but now there's just one more that takes over your entire UI. It's called Minimalist Phone, and it gets rid of all distractions and pretty colors to help you use your phone less. The layout is straightforward and only includes 2 pages. The main one just has the time, date, and battery level in a circle, along with a few of your favorite apps. and then swiping to the right will bring up all your other apps in a list format. That's it. No wallpapers, pretty icons, or fancy animations. On top of that, when you try to use an addictive app like social media, entertainment, or games, a menu will pop up asking how long you plan to use the app for. Once the time is up, you'll be reminded so that you don't end up wasting too much time on it. Lastly, you can also filter unimportant notifications to view later in bulk so that you don't lose focus on whatever you're doing. Important notifications such as messages, emails, phone calls, etc. arrive instantly, while everything else is silenced until later. Overall, I've been using Minimalist phone for a few days now, and it's honestly been really effective at reducing my screen time. I definitely recommend checking it out. If you would like to do something good, such as donating to charity, but don't have the money, ChariFree makes it super easy to do so. It's a new app that just got released, and all you need to do to help out is watch video ads or download certain apps or games, and every time you do so, you obtain Cherry Coins, which can be used to donate to several charities of your choice. The value of Cherry Coins is made up of the total income of the app, and at the end of each month, the income generated is manually donated to the respective organizations. It may seem too good to be true, but it's real, and for complete transparency, the developer will make sure to include all income, expenses, and donation receipts within the app. It's a great idea, and I was able to find it on my subreddit page. The developer is a student and has no advertising budget, but let's all give it a shot and try to do something amazing here. The app even keeps track of who's watched the most ads, so try to see if you can reach the leaderboard. And before I move on, I wanted to quickly tell you about Ekster, my favorite smart wallet brand. And I'm not just saying that because they sponsored this video. I've honestly been using their Parliament wallet for over 5 years. I know that's hard to believe, but to prove it, here's a video of when I reviewed it back in 2016. Now the biggest reason why I still keep this in my pocket is because of this. Yep, my cards pop out at the tap of a button, and I just feel like a badass when I'm at the cashier. The design is also much slimmer than a conventional wallet, so I don't get a massive side bulge when it's in my pocket, and the premium leather makes it feel classy. It also comes with great security features. For example, each Ekster wallet has RFID blocking technology to protect my cards from wireless skimming and private data theft. Plus, with the tracker card, I can connect it to an app to track it on the map. It's like something out of a James Bond movie. If I happen to lose the wallet in my house, no problem, I can simply ring it from the app. Or vice versa if I lose my phone. If that wasn't enough, the tracker could also take my selfies, and it's voice activated so I can ask Google Assistant, Siri, or even Alexa to find my wallet. The card is ultra slim so it doesn't take up too much space, and it comes with solar charging technology so that I can charge it anywhere on a bright sunny day. If all that sounds amazing to you and you're ready to get rid of that old chunky conventional wallet with something a bit more modern and secure, use my link in the description to not only support the channel, but to also find great deals. Anyways, switching it over to the games, the first one is Doors Paradox. It's a sequel to the popular 3D puzzle game where you're trying to unlock a very magical door. Each door is placed on a small circular platform which you can rotate and zoom in to try and find random things that can unlock other small objects or clues to get you one step closer to unlocking the bigger door. Every time you do unlock an object, you'll be mesmerized by all the amazing moving objects and unique transitions. It's extremely satisfying, and each door is unique to its own theme, so you'll never get bored of the gameplay. The graphics and controls are spectacular and it's free to download, so why not? Relumine is another fun puzzle game, but it's got a different style, very similar to Monument Valley. You're basically playing as a young child searching for her father, and she's able to rotate the platforms with a crystal to reach the other endpoint. To move the platforms, you just need to hold on either side of the screen, and with your other finger, you can rotate the whole camera. It gets pretty complicated as you progress since all the yellow platforms move simultaneously when you switch to a different angle, but it makes for an interesting gameplay that makes you think outside the box. So if you're up for the challenge, check this game out. If you're looking for something that is a bit less mind-boggling, check out Tallest Tree. The gameplay is simpler, but it can get a lot more frustrating. It's one-touch control gameplay, and each time you tap on the screen, the beaver just floats a little higher in the air and in the other direction, so you need to make sure to keep tapping to make it go straight up, otherwise you may run into a razor or trap that can kill you. The best part is that every time you level up, the developers will actually donate to a non-profit organization to plant a real-life tree in your honor. Now isn't that just the coolest thing? And they don't make it easy for you either. You actually have to put in some work to get it. It took me around an hour to be able to plant a single tree, but once I did, it felt so amazing. So if you want to give it a try and end up making a small difference in the world, go ahead and download this game. Anyways, that concludes the best Android apps of November 2021. I really hope you guys enjoyed my selection. If you download at least one app or game, please drop a thumbs up or drop a comment in return. It really helps out the channel and gets the video noticed by the YouTube algorithm. If you download 2 or more apps, why not get subscribed with the notification bell turned on? I promise quality videos like this are a weekly thing on the channel and you're not going to want to miss out. Either way, thank you guys so much for watching and tuning in. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Kapow!